tired legs, aching knees. Could be the fruit you're eating. Have you ever wondered why your legs seem to be getting weaker, even though you're eating well and staying active? Climbing stairs feels heavier than it used to. Standing up from a chair takes a bit more effort. Many people assume it's just a normal part of aging, but the truth might be more subtle and more surprising. Some of the habits we think are healthy might actually be quietly working against us. Fruit, for example, so often seen as a symbol of health in nature, may be part of the problem. Not all fruits, but a few common ones that most of us enjoy regularly might be increasing inflammation, weakening circulation, and quietly draining strength from our legs and joints. So, what are the 7 fruits older adults should consider limiting after age 60? And what are the smarter alternatives that can help protect your mobility, ease pain, and support long-term leg health? Let's begin, starting with something you probably didn't expect. Pineapple, a tropical treat with a hidden cost. Let's start with a fruit that feels like sunshine, pineapple. It's juicy, tropical, refreshing. And for years, it's been praised for its digestive benefits, thanks to an enzyme called bromelain. But here's the catch. While bromelain may support digestion, pineapple is also high in natural sugars and acids, 2 things that can become problematic as we age. As we grow older, our blood vessels become more delicate, and our body doesn't manage sugar spikes as well as it used to. When you eat pineapple, it can cause a quick rise in blood sugar, which may silently damage the tiny blood vessels in your legs, the very ones responsible for delivering oxygen to your muscles. Over time, this can lead to that dull, dragging ache in your calves, swelling in your ankles, or even joint stiffness after a short walk. And don't forget, the acidity in pineapple may irritate joints, especially for those who already live with arthritis or inflammation. It's like pouring lemon juice on a paper cut. Some older adults even say they feel a heaviness in their legs after eating pineapple, like the strength is slowly draining away. If you're also taking medications like blood thinners, pineapple's bromelain can potentially interfere with how your body processes a drug. The tricky part? It doesn't cause immediate pain. The effects are subtle and build over time, until one day you realize that getting up or walking feels harder than it used to. That's why, even though pineapple seems innocent, it might not be the best everyday choice for aging legs and joints. Bananas, the muscle friend that might be fooling you. Now, let's talk about a fruit that's soft, sweet, and found in nearly every kitchen. The banana. Bananas are often seen as a muscle-friendly snack, rich in potassium, helpful for energy, and praised for preventing muscle cramps. But for older adults, the story is a little more complicated. Bananas are high in natural sugars and fast-digesting carbohydrates. That means when you eat one, it can cause your blood sugar to spike quickly. And for aging bodies, those quick rises are harder to manage. Over time, these repeated sugar spikes may weaken circulation, increase inflammation, and leave your legs feeling tired, stiff, or swollen, especially after meals. Have you ever felt that heaviness in your calves after walking, or stiffness in your knees after sitting for a while? It might not just be age. It could be what's on your plate. Bananas can also lead to water retention, especially in people with heart issues. This can cause swelling in the feet and ankles, making movement feel more uncomfortable. And because bananas are soft, easy to eat, and often seen as safe, many older adults eat them daily or even before bedtime. But that steady stream of sugar might be gradually draining your strength without you realizing it. The hardest part? You're eating it thinking it's helping your muscles, when it might actually be quietly working against you. If you're dealing with persistent leg fatigue, swelling, or stiffness, bananas may be one of the hidden culprits. Grapes, small in size, big on inflammation. Let's move on to a fruit that's small, sweet, and incredibly easy to snack on: grapes. They're often praised for being heart-healthy and packed with antioxidants. And it's true, grapes do contain beneficial compounds. But here's what most people don't realize. Grapes are also loaded with fructose, a type of natural sugar that's absorbed directly by the liver. When your liver can't fully process that sugar, which becomes more common as we age, it turns into fat and uric acid. And when uric acid builds up, it often collects in the joints. For many older adults, that means a burning sensation in the toes, swelling the ankles, or sudden stiffness in the knees after just a short walk. Ever had that sharp pain in your big toe at night? Or tight calves when getting up in the morning? That might not be from walking too much. It might be from a handful of grapes eaten earlier in the day. Fructose can also fuel chronic inflammation, making joints feel heavier, less flexible, and more painful with time. And because grapes are so small and easy to eat, it's very easy to overdo it. A few bites here and there can add up to 2 or 3 cups without even noticing. The sugar builds up fast, and so do the consequences. Grapes may seem like a harmless, healthy snack, but for older adults with joint pain, inflammation, or poor circulation, they might be silently making things worse. Watermelon, hydrating or harming? Now here's a surprising one. Watermelon. It's refreshing, light, and often seen as a perfect summer treat. After all, it's mostly water, right? But don't be fooled by its juicy nature. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index, which means it can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, almost like eating a piece of candy. For younger people with fast metabolisms, that might not be a big deal. But for older adults, especially those with weaker circulation or blood sugar concerns, these quick spikes can quietly do damage. When blood sugar rises suddenly, your body releases insulin. Over time, the body's ability to regulate insulin weakens, leading to inflammation, particularly in areas where circulation is already poor, like your legs, calves, and ankles. You might notice a tired heaviness in your legs, swelling your feet, or that dull ache after walking a short distance. The tricky part with watermelon is how easy it is to overeat. One slice turns into 2, then 3. Because it's so light, it doesn't feel like much. But each slice adds more sugar, more inflammation, and more pressure on your joints. So while it may taste like hydration, for some older adults, watermelon can quietly increase leg discomfort and make movement feel more tiring than it should. If you've been enjoying watermelon regularly and noticing more stiffness or swelling in your lower body, it might be time to take a closer look at how much and how often you're eating it. Oranges, the acidic side of a classic favorite. Let's turn to a fruit that's nearly everywhere. Oranges. Fresh, fragrant, and full of vitamin C, oranges are often associated with good health, strong immunity, and a refreshing start to the day. But here's something that often goes undiscussed. Oranges are highly acidic, and that acidity can be trouble for aging joints. As we get older, many of us already deal with joint stiffness, arthritis, or inflammation. Adding excess acid from citrus fruits like oranges can irritate those joints even more, especially in the knees, hips, and ankles. You might notice in the morning a slow, stiff start to the day, or after sitting for a while, when getting up becomes harder. Sometimes it's a persistent ache that won't quite go away. Many people drink orange juice daily, thinking it's doing them good. But for some older adults, that daily habit may actually be fueling the very discomfort they're trying to avoid. Oranges also contain natural sugars, which when combined with their acidity, can lead to blood sugar swings and even more inflammation throughout the body. The result? Heavier steps, tighter joints, and increased swelling, especially in the lower body. To be clear, oranges aren't bad for everyone, but for those with sensitive joints or circulation issues, they may be worth enjoying in moderation, or replace it with fruits that are more gentle on aging bodies. Green apples, crisp, clean, and possibly causing pain? Green apples are often seen as a healthier apple. They're tart, crisp, and lower in sugar than their red cousins, which makes them a popular snack for people trying to eat light or keep their blood sugar in check. But here's the hidden truth. Green apples contain malic acid, the very compound that gives them their signature sour flavor. For younger, healthy bodies, malic acid isn't usually a problem. But for older adults, especially those with sensitive digestion or joint inflammation, that acid can become an irritant. Once inside the body, malic acid can aggravate soft tissues, including those in your hips, knees, and thighs. You might not feel it right away, but over time, it may contribute to persistent soreness, a burning feel in your feet, or that nagging stiffness when walking or standing up. Green apples also still contain natural sugars, just enough to cause subtle blood sugar fluctuations, especially when eaten alone or close to bedtime. Some people even report leg cramps at night or waking up with tight calves or sore hips after snacking on apples in the evening. The biggest challenge? Green apples seem so clean, fresh, and healthy. Most people wouldn't suspect them causing any issues. So they eat them regularly, sometimes even daily. But if you're experiencing mysterious leg pain or joint stiffness, and green apples are a frequent part of your diet, it might be worth trying a break to see how your body responds. Mango, sweet, juicy, and a sugar bomb for your joints. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about mangoes. They're soft, juicy, and incredibly sweet. For many, mangoes are a favorite summer fruit, often seen as a natural treat. And they're natural. But natural doesn't always mean safe, especially when it comes to aging joints and circulation. Mangoes are packed with natural sugars, more than most fruits. That sweetness delivers a quick and powerful sugar hit, which can cause your insulin to spike. For someone in their 20s or 30s, that spike might not do much. But for people over 60, it can lead to inflammation deep in the joints, especially in places like the ankles, knees, and hips. Have you ever felt a burning sensation in your toes, tingling in your feet, or a strange heaviness in your legs in the evening? If mango is a regular part of your diet, it could be contributing more than you think. And because mango feels light and refreshing, it's easy to eat a lot. One slice becomes 2, then 3, but your body reacts to all that sugar, even if it doesn't feel like a big meal. Over time, this sugar overload can make walking more painful, your legs feel less stable, and your joints ache more frequently. Mango might be nature's candy, but for older adults managing joint pain, swelling, or diabetes, it can be one of the sneakiest sources of discomfort. Now that we've talked about the fruits that may be quietly working against your body, let's shift the focus. Because it's not just about avoiding the wrong choices. It's about choosing the right ones. Fruits that can support your joints, protect circulation, and help you feel more mobile, more comfortable, and more energized each day. These fruits are gentle on your system, lower in sugar, and packed with compounds that actively help reduce inflammation and stiffness. Let's take a closer look at the best fruits for strong, steady legs and healthy aging. Berries, small but mighty. Berries like blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are incredibly rich in antioxidants, low in sugar, and powerful in fighting inflammation. They support healthy blood vessels, help reduce joint pain, and may even improve circulation in your legs. Just a small handful a day, added to yogurt, oatmeal, or enjoyed as a snack, can go a long way toward keeping you moving smoothly. Cherries, gentle relief for sore joints. Cherries, especially tart cherries, are known for their ability to lower uric acid levels in the body. That makes them a great option for older adults who deal with gout, swelling, or joint flare-ups. A modest amount, just a few cherries, not a bowl, can help relieve stiffness and reduce burning pain in the toes, knees, or hips. Avocado, healthy fats for healthy joints. Did you know avocado is technically a fruit? And it's one of the best foods for joint health. Full of monounsaturated fats, avocados help reduce inflammation from the inside out and support stable blood sugar, keeping your energy and mobility more consistent. Add some slices to toast, salads, or just enjoy with a spoon and a little salt. Pears, gentle sweetness, steady energy. Pears offer a mild, natural sweetness without overwhelming your system. They're also rich in fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps your digestion smooth. For people with blood sugar concerns or sensitive joints, pears are a wonderful, easy-to-digest alternative to heavier, sweeter fruits. Papaya, a soothing tropical option. If you're looking for something tropical that's actually easy on the body, try papaya. It contains enzymes like papain, which help reduce inflammation and improve digestion. Papaya is especially gentle on aging joints and stomachs, and it pairs beautifully with a sprinkle of lime or a spoonful of yogurt. As you can see, it's not about cutting out all fruit. It's about knowing which ones support your body as it changes, and choosing those that help you feel lighter, stronger, and more comfortable every day. With just a few small swaps, you can give your body the support it needs to age with grace and strength, from the inside out. Growing older isn't always easy. The aches, the stiffness, the slower mornings, they can feel discouraging at times. But here's the truth. you're not powerless. Every day, with every choice, you have the opportunity to support your body, not by doing more, but by doing smarter. Swapping out a sugary fruit for one that fights inflammation. Choosing foods that work with your joints, not against them. These may seem like small decisions, but they add up. It's not about giving up the foods you love. It's about listening to your body and learning what truly helps you feel your best. If today's episode made you pause, reflect, or even rethink what's in your fruit bowl, then you've already taken the first step. Your legs carry your freedom, your independence, your joy. They deserve to be supported gently, mindfully, and with love. Please remember, the information shared in this episode is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or are taking medications. Stay strong, stay curious, and as always, stay kind to your body. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a like, share with a friend, and subscribe for more general health tips for aging well. Let us know in the comments. Backhand index pointing right. Which fruit surprised you the most? Thanks for watching. And remember, strong legs support a strong life.